following game is rated M for mature. Parents should be aware that this game contains violence, blood and gore, graphic language, and the use of drugs. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. Okay, well, as you can see, we are in a deep radioactive cave. That can only mean that we are here to deal with Virgil. So we are coming here to bring the serum back to Virgil. I don't know what's going to happen after this. Maybe he'll have another quest for us to do after that. But if he doesn't, if that just kind of ends it there, then we're going to go ahead and go back and give the holotape to Sturgis. But if he has something else, if Virgil has something else for us to do, we'll do that. But otherwise, yeah, we're probably just going to continue on with the main quest. Hello, dog meat. That's a good boy. All right, so let's continue on this way and see what Virgil has to say to us here. Virgil. Oop, you're not Virgil.
Protect and serve.
Hey, Virgil.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Should it have?
Did you expect it to?
No, of course not. It was far more likely that it would just blow up. But it didn't. You made it in. Were you able to find the serum?
I was. Oh, I'm not going to say can't find it. Yeah, of course I'm going to give him the serum.
Right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
You want to test it?
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else.
I guess that makes sense. So let me get out of your way here. Let's see what happens.
All right. Here we go.
All right, dude. Good luck.
And now, we wait.
How long?
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
No problem, Virgil. So I guess right now, we don't have anything else for him to do.
Virgil?
I'm going to get some rest.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's the extent of what, of where this quest is going. Maybe we'll come back here later in the series, and we'll see what, if anything, has happened to Virgil. But we'll probably do that later in the series. I'm not going to make it a priority or anything. Oh, dear. I keep forgetting how radioactive this place is. So, let's head back to Sanctuary and talk to Sturgis. Maybe take a quick mist bath to get rid of this radiation real quick. And then we'll talk to Sturgis and see what he has to say and see if we can't further the main plot. Right, let me turn around and sploosh. And where are we going? Over here. Hello, Sturgis. Hey, you.
What's going on?
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What are you expecting to find?
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Okay. So now what? Wait, that's it?
I want to trade a few things.
Hey,
Okay. So... Now what? Okay. I guess let's check in on the railroad? See if maybe they have something, maybe... Do I have to, like, talk to people and activate the next part of the quest?
We got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
Hey, Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
Where'd you hear that? I
Where'd
don't
you
know
hear
that I
that?
want to tell
Deacon
her.
brought it to my attention. And, as usual, he won't give up his source.
I still don't know if I want to get these guys involved, but it is true.
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people.
Yes.
And time again, that character has been proven to be rotten.
No.
The synths are tangible receptacles of their hatred of the Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
No.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
When running synths out of the wealth, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute. Up there, assume you're being watched.
Because I don't want to, I mean... So, okay, so I have the opportunity
Word
to...
is Diamond
Oh,
City
dude,
is
shut
under
up.
opposition.
You are really annoying. Well, let me think about this here. Okay, so the four major the four major factions of the world here, that I've kind of I mean, if there's another one, I don't know about it, but it seems to be the Minutemen, the Institute, the Brotherhood, and the Railroad. The Institute has said, hey, join us. I'm currently sided with the Minutemen. Now the Railroad is saying, hey, join us. Does that mean these guys know about it too? And do these guys want us to join? And if I disagree with these guys, because these guys are, I mean, the Railroad seems to be willing to work with me, but these guys are like an all-or-nothing proposition here. So I'm not entirely sure how the Brotherhood's going to react to this information.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute
Ah.
and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of Background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Okay.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Okay.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Okay.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission.
A weapon.
And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Okay, so... I mean, the railroad it says, hey, you know, we would like you to join us. Would you be willing to join us? This guy flat out says, congratulations, you're joining us. I mean, didn't even give me the option. I just straight up got the next quest. Retrieve the holotape scanner holotape and locate Dr. Lee. Well, I know where Dr. Lee is. She was one of the scientists at the Institute. So that part should just be a matter of go back to the Institute. Okay, so now I have to think this through here. Because... Okay, so the fact is the Brotherhood are an awful lot of power that could be brought against the Institute, and they don't like the Institute at all. So having these guys on my side would be a real boon, but at the same time, I don't trust these guys. These guys are kind of fanatical. It wouldn't be such a bad idea to put these guys against each other and just let them tear each other apart. Because I really genuinely don't think that the Brotherhood itself is bad. I think the problem here, because from what I'm given to understand, the Brotherhood of Steel, because we read that one, a few of the terminal entries that we read. The terminal entries were talking about this guy called Lyons, who used to read. Of course, I like the guy named Lyons. But he was a guy who used to run the Brotherhood, and back then the Brotherhood was really, they were definitely the good guys. They were the guys who stepped up to do the right thing, and they thought about the betterment of all. Well, oh hey trash can. Hey, as long as you're here.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Yep, let's barter.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's
They
what I got.
were definitely the good guys. And in this time around, the Brotherhood seems to be, they're different now. They're led by Maxon, and Maxon is definitely like an extremist. He doesn't strike me as one of the good guys at all. I definitely don't like Maxon. So, I guess my thinking is, I don't know. I mean, I would like to have the Minutemen, or no, the Minutemen on our, work with the Brotherhood. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. Man, I would love to see, let's see, do I have anything I can trade? Not really. We'll just buy it. We've got 40,000 caps. I think we're good. And, oh wait, oh no, I don't want to transfer it here though. I want to put that over it, oh, there you are. So I really want to remove Maxon from power and have the Minutemen work with the Brotherhood, but without Maxon. Be able to change the Brotherhood back around to Lyons's way of thinking. And I don't know if this game's gonna allow me to like take over the Brotherhood or anything like that. I don't think it is. It hasn't really gone that direction. It's been more along the lines of, I don't know. Hey,
you can
storages,
fix just about
storages,
anything. Guns,
storages,
computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Okay, can you shut up?
Sturgis, remember
help me
that
out here.
holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
Well, okay.
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute.
The Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
See, I mean, not that I entirely trust Sturgis, but yeah, see, he kind of represents. I'm assuming that he's kind of representing the Minutemen's opinion on things. Wow, this got tore up. It's got charred, something fierce. I wonder if I can like scrap this. I can. Oh, repair. Do I want to repair? Why not? Let's Oh, I can't repair. Oh, it doesn't let me repair. Okay, so all I can do is scrap this. Well, we'll keep it for now. Who knows? This may come in handy later. And you know what? In the meantime, I could probably connect this gigantic power source up to the rest of the thing here. But you know what? I'll do that off camera. All right. So, okay. So I'll go ahead and work with the Brotherhood for now. I don't think the Railroad is going to be a good match for us. I just don't. The fact is the Railroad is really fanatical. They really don't care about anything except synths. And it seems to me like they're perfectly willing to like do some extremely shady stuff in order to protect synths. And that kind of extremism, I don't like that. That kind of extreme attitude is dangerous. You know, how far are they willing to go to protect, you know, synths? I don't know. It bothers me. There's something just unsettling about the Railroad. I just don't like them. But there's also something that's bothering me about the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood, and I think I honestly, guys, I think it all has to do with Maxon. If I could somehow remove Maxon from power, I really think the Brotherhood could be put back on track with with being the good guys again. I think I really do think he's the main problem. He's a charismatic leader. like, I mean, I hate to say this, but he's like Hitler going into Germany.
Don't despair.
You know,
brother.
Germany
We're
was
here
full
to
of a
save
lot
the
of good people until Hitler came along and twisted them. And twisted their whole thinking into something completely wrong. So, yeah, I'm... We're gonna work with these guys for now.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
Surprised I'm alive?
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the Signal Interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find?
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know.
Same thing as the
Before
other
we jump to
guys.
conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Well, I guess we're in it to win it. I do think that the Elder that Elder Maxon is wrong, but I do believe in the Brotherhood. I believe the Brotherhood is a very... I do think they're a positive force for the Commonwealth. I really do believe that. I think it's Maxon that's the problem. Maybe somewhere along the lines we can, I guess, for lack of a better word, dethrone Maxon. And make him step down, make him leave the Brotherhood. Wow, that's weird. That is so weird. Maybe we can force him to leave. That would be optimal. I don't know. That.
Good evening.
It's. Oh, this isn't... Oh, no, okay, I need to go a different way. I still don't know this, know this place very well. But, yeah, like I was saying, I do...
Child syndrome. It's just remarkable.
There we go. So we need to talk to, the scientist Lee, what is her? Madison Lee? Chen Lee? I don't know. We need to talk to her and convince her. So we need to convince her to work with the Brotherhood. All right. Let's just do this. I feel. Oh God, I don't know if this is a good idea.
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You know, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, Dr. Lee. Why do you think
You're
I'm
the
here?
scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Kill you? That's a little disturbing. Why would she think the Brotherhood would want to kill her?
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the
Lyons
Institute.
was the good
It was
guy.
the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
Return to Brotherhood. Brotherhood need help. Return to Brotherhood.
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
Values you working for the enemy. Brotherhood having problems. Projects left behind.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Bad-mouthed Institute. Well, hey, let's give it a try.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
We don't lie. Oh god, but that's not necessarily true. Badmouth the Institute.
The Institute is deceiving you.
So now you're just gonna hurl baseless accusations to get what you want? Come on, you can do better than that.
Alright, obviously I'm gonna have to do this!
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Let's try to free the Commonwealth.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
Wow, I did it!
Push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right.
Really?
I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Huh. So you were one of the good guys after all? Huh. Well, I mean, sort of. But, I didn't see that. Alright. Well, as long as we're here, let's go ahead. I was kind of given a heads up about something. They said go talk to the vendors.
All functions normal.
The vendors have some interesting stuff. So, okay, let me go talk to vendors and see what they have. Let's see.
Hello.
Nope, I'm still learning the place, guys, so I don't know where everything is. Where are the vendors? Oh, over there. Okay. Oh, wait, no, this... is this a vendor?
All
Hey,
this
you.
must be a little overwhelming for you.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
What have you got?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Water and food. This is not... Maybe they're talking about the other vendor. I remember there was, like, another vendor somewhere.
Rules and policies.
Was it in here?
Please don't get any germs on me.
Oh my god. Dude, shut up. Gross. Over here? This guy? Hi.
You are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
Yep, okay, so this guy.
Let's see what you got.
Alright, so they were saying that there was some interesting stuff in here. Experiment 18A. That's a plasma rifle. Faster rate of fire, faster reload. It's kind of nice. Damage isn't amazing, but okay. synth chest piece. Enemies have a harder time detecting you when you're not sneaking. And agility and perception, both very nice. Okay, I kind of see where they're talking. Yeah, there are a lot of star pieces in here, isn't there? Action point refresh speed. All right. Well, thanks for the heads up, guys. Interesting. That is some interesting stuff. I kind of like my my current outfit as is. I kind of like being able to look like Indiana Jones. While I mean, all I need is a whip. And that's all I'm just saying. Okay, so from the report to Elder Maxon. Okay. Oh man, are we doing the right thing? I mean, I do. The problem is I'm so torn with the Brotherhood. I mean, there's a lot of things that they're doing that are bad. They're just bad. But I truly believe that it's because Maxon's the one behind it. I think it's Maxon that's the problem, and that he's kind of infecting the Brotherhood with these
put two in the head.
These wrong ideas. Like that one guy, the provisioner, the guy who was trying to make us go and like extort food and stuff from the farmers and stuff. I mean, yeah, most likely that guy is, a douchebag, but I mean, he's taking orders from this guy. And Lyons, the guy behind this guy, was a good guy. He led these guys in the right direction. I really think this guy's the problem. All right.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Will she be harmed?
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not.
Good.
We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives,
this guy's all about...
we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase.
Okay.
I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
All right.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting.
I guess we'll go ahead and we'll do the next thing. Liberty reprimed. I loved that picture. That was a cool picture. Okay. Where are we going? Boston Airport. Oh, I can't. What am I doing? I can't fast travel from here. I have to go here. And you know what? I can probably just like hop on that little whirly bird and just take it straight there, huh?
Lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
And fly. And we're here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll talk to her, and then we'll go ahead and call it an episode once we find out what they want us to do.
I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Nothing.
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac.
I have
Maxon
noticed.
and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Were you making like you're planning to weaponize the Pridwin or something?
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Okay.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Oh, I know.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Okay.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Okay, so I need to just get her down here. I mean... what, you can't just, like, you know, go talk to her, say, hey, you know, there's this thing, and we need you to work... I mean, she's already agreed to work with you guys. What the hell is that? Grab some parts, bits and pieces and parts. 1, 2, just kind of grab up these bits and pieces, because we do always need these bits and pieces. And mine. I mean, you guys don't need these pieces, right? You guys don't need these parts? It's okay if I take them? Is any of these stuff we can take? No. Alright. Well, okay, guys. Looks like that's probably gonna do... Oh. Grab that. It looks like that's gonna do it for this particular episode. I'm thinking I'm going to use the Brotherhood of Steel as sort of a foil. I'm still going to primarily use the Minutemen. The Minutemen are my guys. I truly believe they're the best hope for the Commonwealth. But I don't think there's anything wrong with aiming this weapon at the Institute and letting them bang on each other for a while. I mean, I guess it can't hurt, or at least I hope it doesn't. I don't want to give Maxon power. I'm really hoping that this will proceed to the point where I can kind of dethrone Maxon and maybe take over for him. Or maybe I can locate a person who's like Lions and maybe put him on the throne or her on the throne, either one. That would be cool. But in either case, I'm just, yeah, I really need to, watch my step with these guys. Because I'm not entirely sure about Brotherhood of Steel. They are a weapon, but a weapon in the wrong hands can be deadly. A weapon in the wrong hands can promote a lot of evil. You know, and so I mean the one guy who's up in the Pridwin, that dude who wanted us to steal from farmers. I mean, case in point. I mean he gets his orders from Maxon, so I really think Maxon's the problem. So I'm gonna tiptoe around these guys. Maybe aim them at the Institute. I do believe the Institute is evil, and we're gonna need a lot of power to take them down. But perhaps the Minutemen will be enough. I don't know. For now, I don't really have any other direction to go. So we're gonna go ahead and go down this Brotherhood.
Nobody has enough to eat.
Thank you.
Can't you do something to help?
What do you mean you don't have enough to eat? You have plenty to eat. You guys get sent food, regular food shipments all the time. Shut up. But yeah, we're going to tiptoe with these guys for a little while. The Minutemen, we're going to primarily still work with the Minutemen, but I don't know. We'll use the Brotherhood for our purposes now, and since this is the only quest line we seem to have other than completely joining with the Railroad, which I do not want, I don't know. We'll tiptoe for now. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this particular episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. It helps me out so very much. For those of you who are regular viewers of mine, please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and sharing my videos on your social media. I truly appreciate it when you do. And for those of you who already support me in all the ways that you do, you guys are the best. Thank you so very much. You guys are doing wonders for my channel. And we're starting to take on more subscribers, and we're getting more views, and that's all due to you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Keep spreading that word. And as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on! Dogmeat, I would totally have you lead the Brotherhood of Steel. You are obviously the leader that we need. You're so cute.